Hey, great day, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Today, I am going over my first impressions of the Stanstore app. We've received a lot of questions from our community members as people have seen us use the Stanstore app. So, what I am going to do, I'm going to hop straight into it. I have my community asking me some questions. We also my team and I just got back from Las Vegas hosting a in-person mastermind where we teach therapists how to either expand their existing, services business or even launch a digital product business, including expounding into the coaching area. And so they also got a sneak peek into Stanstore and they were like, hands down, I need to get that. So after they said that, and then we had a few of our one-on-one clients request questions as well, I just decided to go live today and show you all what can Stanstore do for your business. And I'm going to answer some questions. Now, I'm going to pull up the comment section. If you have questions as I go along, if I do not answer it right away, it's probably because I'm going to answer it. But if it has something to do with what I am sharing on the screen, feel free to ask. But again, I don't want it to look like I'm ignoring your question. I just know that I'm looking at a question list and I'm going to go down the list in addition to showing you my Stanstore. Okay. So you're going to see a total of probably 2 screens today because I'm also going to show you how to build out a sales page, a simple one. I'm not going to write any copy. I'm just going to probably copy and paste some stuff so that you can see how simple building a Stanstore item can be, but I'm not going to build out every single item. All right. So I'm first going to show you the Stanstore itself. Okay. All right. Okay, put a 1 in the comment box if y'all could see that. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay, so Stanstore actually has 2 different plans. If you ever want to look at the plans, you just go to Stanstore, you go to pricing, and then they will show you that they have a creator plan and they have a creator pro plan. The biggest difference is if you desire to have payment plans for maybe larger investments for people, or if you want to offer like the Afterpay Klarna, or if you want the email marketing like upgrade, you definitely need to get the Creator Pro. Now, the great part is please use my link. It is an affiliate link, but you can get a trial. However, I would suggest that you first sit down after today's workshop and write down what you visualize, what you need Stanstore for, because what most entrepreneurs do is we see the prettiness and the simplicity of a platform. Then we buy it and then we're not ready to launch anything. And I believe that you should launch something while you're in the trial phase so that you can at least use all the parts. Okay. So I'm first going to walk you through what Stanstore, just what you're looking at. Okay. So this is considered the dashboard. Let me make it a little bigger. Let me see if I can make myself smaller. Let me make this. All right. That's a little better. All right. So this is the dashboard. Okay. So it says, hey, you. Welcome back. You can look at your analytics. So I just went back to, I think it was like June 1st. I just started using Stanstore. Let me see if it'll let me go back to May. I don't remember when's the first sale I got. I know it was in the summer. So we use Stanstore as our digital product ebook store. And then there's one particular coaching program that was offered on here. And we did it for like a period of a launch during the summer, but that was pretty much it. So what you're looking at is it shows you the traffic. So that was one of the questions is, does it show me the traffic? Yes, it does. It showed you your store visits. Now you can clearly look at your store visits from the last 7 days, 14 days, or you can choose the time span. Okay. It also will tell you your total revenue. Please keep in mind, this is your gross total revenue. It doesn't include all the Stripe fees. You can link it with Stripe and PayPal. Now, here's the difference. And if you're a therapist and you use Simple Practice, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. Stanstore, you have to connect your PayPal account. So you would have already had to connect it on the back end. So set up your business PayPal account. You also can link it to your existing Stripe login. What Stanstore will then do, but you can't see it, is they will create a Stanstore Stripe but they made it easy where you don't have to log into Stripe to see all these numbers that you probably don't understand and these dashboards. If you need to process a refund, you can do it right here in Stanstore, which I have done for one thing. If you want to look at your sales and the breakdown of your cash out, you can do it right here in Stanstore. They do not give you a extra login, or you can't see an extra Stripe account. But I like it because Stanstore is really for that entrepreneur who is either A, just starting their maybe coaching or digital product journey and they want something very simplistic, or maybe you're advanced like myself, but maybe you want Stanstore for maybe even a certain stream of income. Just keep in mind though, it's another expense because it's another platform. It doesn't stay for free. So I looked at May 2024 to 906. So it's given me unique visitors, right? So I have 907 unique visitors that have visited my Stanstore from May up until today. Total revenue, we've generated $15,954 from May until today. It also tells me how many leads. Now, keep in mind, we haven't got into email marketing and are these new clients, because this is not talking to my other systems. This is just how many people have purchased. So I also want you all who are new to digital products to see you're not getting no 100% like conversion. You got 907 people and then you get 907 sales. So this also goes into the mindset of entrepreneurship that I'm not going to get into right now. Okay. So it'll also show you what your peaks are. So it'll be like, wow, like you had 114 visits. What happened that day? Well, that was probably a launch day for me. Okay. So then this is the homepage and there's really nothing much on here but that. Then you go to my store. So if you go to my Instagram, I will most of the time now use this Stanstore link, which is the same link up here. Okay, so I just copy that, put in my YouTube videos if I would like, or my Instagram bio, etc. One thing you do want to keep in mind is that if you're going to use this URL, because you can use it, second question, as a link tree, you can. However, you want to make sure that you're going to stick to it because you don't want to place this URL in places in which you got to go change it like 1,000 YouTube videos, right? So what you're looking at right here is when you first set up your Stanstore, you're going to go into settings. I'm sorry, wait, let me go to my store, sorry. You can go to edit design. Under edit design, I'm not going to start clicking stuff because I don't want to mess up my design, but you can see here, you can click through. I just decided to keep this because my colors are pink. But if you don't like this shade of pink, you can go and customize the color. You can customize the font. If you want to put in all of these codes, you can't personalize it to that degree, but I think they do a good job allowing you to do something basic because it's allowing you to upload a digital product and sell it like right now. Like you're not trying to design no website, y'all. Okay. So you can also in settings link up the platforms that you want people to see, such as for myself, I have TikTok, I have, mail, I have YouTube, and I have Instagram. So it's like a link tree. You can, link up certain things. Okay. You can link up your website as well. Now, what you're looking at to the right is my store. So if you do not see the word draft, that means that it's published. Okay. And I am going to show you how to create a landing page, at least for today. So there are a variety of things that you can do in the store. Okay, so I'm just going to show you first all the types of things that you can do in Stanstore. So you can collect emails, meaning you can have people opt in to get something, and then you can exchange their name and email address for maybe you sending them a checklist. So for those of you who have questions around email marketing, does it do simple email marketing? For most of y'all doing simple anyway, so the answer is yes, right? Can you create a coaching call? I'm going to show you some of these in my actual store. Yes. Does it sync to Zoom? Yes. Does it sync to your Google Calendar? Yes. Right. So I'm going to show you what some of these look like in my store, but I'm just kind of answering the questions as I show you these different type of products. Can you create an e-course? I'm going to show you like a shell that we were just doing as a test run because we also have Kajabi, but there may be certain, like, for example, CE workshops that I may say, you know what, let's put all of our actual high premium courses in Kajabi. But when people get like a replay of a CE workshop, let's just put it in Stanstore because these things are not permanent. We may say you only get access to this for 90 days, go in there and watch the replay, download the worksheets. We shutting it down, but you do get unlimited courses for now. Other platforms, they may cap you based on your plan. So that's a plus. And you get e-course, whether it is the creator $29 a month plan, or it's a $99 a month plan where you get pretty much everything. It doesn't matter. You get courses on both levels. Okay. Can you do a webinar? So I do want to be clear. You can set up a webinar. However, it is not a webinar where you can track like the stats, you can put it on Evergreen and all these things. It's going to link to a Zoom call. Okay. So once you link up your Zoom call, you see it says like select image. I'm going to do that with a sales page. But when you click on checkout, you can, personalize your picture. Anything I type over here is going to automatically show up over here. I can do bold, italics, bullet, picture, video. I wouldn't recommend doing hyperlinks if you want them to stay on the page. So I don't use that. And then you can put like join me friends, come party, right? And then, secure your spot. Now, clearly it's saying I don't have any upcoming events because I haven't plugged in any events in this actual section. Okay. But I'm going to go over all that in a landing page. But to answer someone's question about can it link to Zoom? Can it do like a webinar with a group of people? Yes. Okay. Can you, once you get into Stanstore, if you work with other people who are in the digital product space, or you got friends and family that want to utilize Stanstore and you get 20% from like sharing the link, you can do that as well. It's called affiliate marketing. Okay. Digital products. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. You can create a digital product download. I'm going to show you how easy it is. Okay. So we're going to come back to that. You can create a custom product. So maybe I may say, you know what, for my birthday month, I'm going to do a ask me anything 15-minute, or I'm going to do like an Instagram audit. You can do a customized product, but typically most of your products are going to be in here. Okay. You can do a recurring membership. Now, from a person who has moved platforms, as I have expanded over the last 10 plus years, if you have digital products and you wanted to have a recurring payment plan, like a 5-pay for coaching or a recurring subscription, this is actually for any platform. You want to note that Stripe will not move your payments. So if you start in Stanstore, you need to make sure you're going to stay here. Because if you don't, let's just say if I put our DTA program in here and people got a 9-pay, which is 9 payments. They put down their deposit when they first started. You have a membership for $14, right? And you say, oh man, I really want to move over to this other platform 6 months from now. So now what you have to do is you have to reach out to all those clients, send them a link, and have them sign up on the other platform, right? Because if you cancel this platform or any other platform, it's going to cancel technically what you're paying a fee for. You're paying for them to run your recurring payments, better yet, your payment plans. So it doesn't do that for paying full because clearly you've collected the money. But if you run memberships, please don't test out a membership, get people to pay, and then say, I want to move. Put a 1 in the comment box if that makes sense. Okay. All right. Now, one of the best features that's more like a link tree is that you can redirect it. So there are certain things which I will show you that you can act like it's a link tree and you can link them to maybe a back page on your website. Maybe there's a page in Stanstore, I'm going to show you all this in my store, where you have some items that are just evergreen on sale all day, like a link to your Amazon store, a link to your digital ebook, right? A link to you always offer coaching. You just have to update your availability. But maybe there's a program like DTA, my one-on-one coaching, that I actually don't even want people to see the price because people, when they see the price, they don't see the value first. And they just count themselves out when they see the money because they need to work on their mindset. Or maybe I want people to get on a coaching call, a strategy call with me before they get to the landing page because I want to make sure they're the right fit. Or maybe I only want to create a calendar for my clients. Like you already signed up for one-on-one coaching with me. You want to invest in another session? Cool. Here's the link, client only link. Does that make sense? Now, something that just got released yesterday in Stanstore is the ability for you to have a community. I have not created a community here, but from the video that was sent to my email this week, it very much operates like a Facebook group. So technically, some of you who want coaching programs, digital products, recurring memberships, Linktree, webinars, and then you want a community, you can do it all right here. But again, if you're having something that's recurring that people have to get access to more than just that one time, you want to make sure that you, I call married to the platform for a long period of time, like over a year, because it is a headache, believe me, to get up and move a course. So put any questions that you have. I'm going to now go back to my store. And I'm also going to, I can't show you certain tabs, but I'm going to walk you through it by creating a sales page. You can look at your income. So see, it'll show me my income. I got to get off of that because it's showing people's names, but it will show you like your Stanstore payout when you want to get paid. What is nice, y'all, if you have a, I don't know, like a swipeable trigger happy situation where in your other Stripe accounts, you just got your money flowing to your bank account and then you don't understand your cash flow. What I do like about Stanstore is that the money stays there until you manually go and cash it out. So you, some of y'all can say, "Ooh, this is going to be my abundance fund." You know, we call it in our community. So this is going to be my CEO retreat fund. I want to do a CEO retreat next year in Hawaii, right? And it's going to be for me to rejuvenate so I can get some time. I can maybe finish my freaking book, you know, but I want to sit on the beach, you know, and I'm going to work with my CPA on that. But maybe you don't ever cash out your Stanstore. It maybe goes to your QuickBooks with your CPA, yes, but maybe you can use it low key like a savings account. I'm not a financial fiduciary, but I'm just saying it can be an extra pot of money if you have other systems. Just saying for some of y'all, because I see some of y'all names on here, I know. Okay. So you can look at your customers. You can look at your analytics. Someone had asked me about analytics. So, like I said, your store visitors, your total revenue, your leads. It also tells you where your people are coming from. So, where are my customers coming from? Other is a problem. Now, other for me is typically my email because I know I do emails. Instagram, drtk.com, YouTube, Stanstore directly, direct. I send them the direct link. Where do my customers go? This can tell you a lot about what product ain't popping. Because some of y'all don't want to do a debriefing when you launch something and you say it's not selling. Well, you've been, other things are selling and you're not even marketing it, right? So it's telling me that more people, at least in the last 14 days, are interested in these two. But why? Because I just did a birthday sale, right? These top three, actually. These I haven't really been promoting that much because we just came out of a launch. It also will tell me specifically what was viewed. So let me make that bigger. It tells me what was viewed. So look, I just sent this link out to my clients only. The conversions, you know, the orders should be low, specifically because they don't need to buy anything. They just need to get on the calendar. Okay. It's also telling me what's not being viewed in the last 14 days. Just keep in mind, like this was tied to a bonus. So if I were to put it 30 days back, there would be conversion there. But bottom line is you can see where the traffic is going and where your money is being made. Okay. So that's the analytics. I'm not going to click on customers, but you can see your customers there. You can sort through your customers and see who bought what. You can sort, like, I want to see all customers that have paid over $100, and maybe you have a special something for them. They do have funnels. I'm not going to show you how to build out a funnel because it is multi-step. And then you have email flows in which you can send out emails. So someone had asked, can I send out beyond emails attached to a sale, future emails? The answer is yes. You simply go over here to broadcast. You go to send an email. You can send it to everyone, or you can send it to people who may have purchased a particular product, which I had done. I said, everybody who bought this product, I want to give them a bonus. So I selected them. Okay. You can exclude users. Like I want to send it to everyone, but I don't want to send it to my current clients who have this product, right? You submit the subject line. You can personalize it by saying customer name. Hey, you know, happy Friday, something like that, right? You can do the email body. You can personalize this as well. You can put their name. You can add a product link in here, just in case you ain't trying to go over here from your store and copy and paste it. So I can say, I don't know, join my challenge. And let's see, if I add product link, look, it's going to show me all of my stuff. So if I click that, look at that. It automatically actually renamed my challenge and it said the ultimate book launch execution guide. Put a 2 in the comment box if y'all liking this already. Like, girl, like, give me this, right? So okay, so that's Stanstore. And again, if you want to use Stanstore from this live stream, I've placed my personal affiliate link in there. I would greatly appreciate it if you would use that. That supports this YouTube channel of me actually doing more free videos. Okay. All right. So you can do email flows. You can also click next. It'll say I'm sending it to 72 people. Then you can send it now or you can schedule it later. When you click schedule it later, you can choose the date and the time zone, click schedule. I'm not going to do that. You can also save it as draft. You can also send it to yourself, which I would highly recommend to make sure that it looks correct and all links work. Okay. All right. Then if you click more, you will see you want to keep track of your appointments. Maybe you have another calendar. I don't have that on because I don't use that here, but you can basically turn on some of these things. So now let's get down to the fun. Okay. So as I mentioned, there's your store page that people can see, and then there's your landing page that can be hidden. At any given time, anything that's published that is a page where people got to pay, like this launch execution, I can click these 3 dots and click just make a landing page. What it will do, I'm not going to do it, but what it will do is it will take it from my Stanstore face page. It will move it over to landing pages, which are all products that I've played with or published, but that I don't want people to just see right away. But these may be links that I share in my email that when I send out. So when you first move it to landing page, it's going to say draft. This is what happened with Las Vegas. Las Vegas Mastermind is over. So I removed it. Okay. If I want to publish it, I just click publish. When I go inside of it, when you open it, you scroll down, click publish, and it publishes on the landing page. When you want to share it, you click these 3 dots, you click copy. If you want to move it back, if you just know what y'all want to do, it will do what it's supposed to do. They made super English in this platform. If you want to move it to the store, you will have to put some graphics because it will create you like 3 pages, which I'll show you in a second, but it'll move it back to the store. Okay. So I'm first going to show you how to create a redirect, and then I'm gonna do a sales page. So I'm going to click add product. I'm going to click redirect. So let's just say I want to send you to my YouTube channel. Let's just say it wasn't at the top. You're going to click URL. Now, what I want you to pay close attention to, if you use Canva, is the first thing you need to do is click pick a style. I always recommend call out, write that down, because button is super tiny, call out is big, right? That big pink button. So I would keep it at call out. It says select an image. Now, what's nice with Stanstore is that they give you an image library, but you can always use the 400 by 400. They give you the thumbnail size in Canva, and you can go and create your own. So you can click choose image. You can choose any of these images, or you can upload your own image. So I'm going to go over here to Canva. I choose to organize my stuff with the word Stanstore in it. So I'm going to put in Stanstore. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay. So see, I have a oh, that's why it's spaced out. Okay. So I created templates for my Stanstore. When you go to Canva, you just go to create a design, custom size, and you do 400 by 400 pixels. That's what it said on Stanstore. Or you do 19 by 80, 1080 for a banner, right? So I already have it. So I'm going to click on Stanstore 400 by 400. These are the pictures that show up on the side of my store. Okay. So for example, this masterclass, right? Masterclass, Stanstore, launch a digital product, sign up now. I export this picture as a JPEG or PNG. Y'all follow? Put a 1 in the comment box if you follow. So you create a picture. If you desire to have a photo next to your button, which I would recommend just for it to look like aesthetically cute. Okay. Then you're going to go back over to Stanstore and you're going to click upload image. So I'm going to go find one, which you can't see what I'm doing. And I'm going to go find, I don't know, launch or execution guide. Okay, that was one. Okay. So I'm going to click, you can move it, you know. So I'm going to crop it right there. It's going to upload my picture right there. I'm going to say register for the masterclass. Okay, remember this is a redirect. So this is if I did not want them to buy anything. I just want them to register. The picture, register for the masterclass, learn stand store something. Okay. And then sign up now. Then all you have to do is copy and paste the URL. So I'm just gonna put a YouTube URL. Okay. So you got that. The photo, well, the call out, the photo, register for the masterclass, whatever your subtitle is, sign up now. And let me minimize it so y'all can see it being built. Sorry. It's being built over here. So you can see. So look, if you do button, you see how that look? That don't look too cute. I'm gonna do call out, pop it, right? Big, sign up now. And this button color is because of the settings that we did in the beginning of the color of your Stanstore. You can't choose different colors per button, per page. It's gonna be the same thing. So you can focus on making sales. All right. So then you can click, you can do it as save draft if you don't want to publish it yet. So I'm gonna do save as draft. Now it's all the way at the bottom. Okay. And let me go back in to put test so I can like delete this. Okay, so I'm gonna do save as draft. So now I'm back on my store panel. Okay, store as draft. So the first thing I may want to do is say, you know what, when I do blast it, I want to drag it to the top. So I'm gonna drag it to the top because maybe that's where you want it placed. Place it wherever you want it to look in your store. As you see, it says draft and it has a link. So you can know, oh, that's a link versus this is the ebook, right? So link. Then I'm going to, just for now, I'm going to go in and click publish. When I click publish, look, there's the test. And when I click it, it'll take me to a website. Now I am going to click unpublish because I don't want y'all to do nothing with that. Just like I'm going to unpublish the masterclass we're in right now. Unpublish. You see how it started disappearing? Okay. Makes sense? Super, super simple. Okay. So that's how you create a redirect. Now let's create a sales page. Okay. So you can do a sales page in two different ways. I would recommend to create a landing page first so that you can focus on a landing page, not all the graphics, like all the extra stuff. So I'm going to go over here to landing pages. I'm going to click on add a landing page. Okay. Now this is where you can choose. Do you want a digital product, a custom product, a recurring membership, a community, a coaching call, e-course, or webinar? I will show y'all what the coaching call looks like and what a course looks like. So make sure you stay into the end. Okay. So for most of you, you may be working on ebook. So we're going to do digital product. The reason why you got to choose is because you don't want to be left at the end to fulfill a product. Like you got to click a button to say I sent it. Okay. So you want to first add a 19 by 20 image. So I'm just going to drag, let's see, do business. All right, so I'm just going to check this girl. Okay, I'm like, boom, there we go. Again, you can upload your personalized image, but it's going to show you what it's looking like over here. Okay. You're going to put right description. Let's see. Your transformation. Oops. What do I want to put as script title? Let me see. Launch your digital product in 30 days or something, right? So that's the title description. Now keep in mind too, because someone had asked us at the mastermind, you cannot change the URL that goes with this page. That is a setback. So you want to make sure that whatever you name this is what you want to put in the URL, okay, at the end of your like store name. So down here, I'm not going to write anything in here, but you can write out a sales page, okay? So I am actually going to, I'm going to go over to ChatGPT and find something. Let's see. All right, so I'm actually going to take just something I put for this masterclass. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to paste it. If you want to do emojis, put it in somewhere else so you can see the emojis. Okay, and then if you want to bold something, like if I want to say, hey, first name, I want to bold it. If I want to put your first name here, now I'm not going to put your first name clearly in the sales page. Let's not do that. So I can put all that. Here's what you're going to get, bold. And when it says click here for free masterclass, I can do the hyperlink. Just put something there for YouTube. It automatically bolds it. You can see here, look, it already bolds it. It makes it purple so it stands out. You can put a video in here. I can put a picture in here. So I can do this. I can go grab a picture from something. Now, again, very limited. It doesn't look like I can make the picture smaller. So you want to make sure that whatever picture you choose, that this is how you want it to look. You don't want to probably get an 8 by 11. You want to get probably the 400 by 400, like the small picture. Okay. You can also put a video in here. So if I click right here and go back up, it's going to ask me for the video, but the video needs to be on your computer. It's not going to, you can't see my screen, but it took me straight to my downloads on my computer. Okay. So let's just imagine this is our sales page. You see here as a picture, it automatically made this big bold font. And I'm gonna go to the pricing. You can put your text, pictures, video, whatever you would like. I would not clearly put a call to action. I was just showing you how to do it. You don't want to take somebody away from your sales page. Okay. So don't put any go to me on Instagram, DM me. Don't do any of that. Okay. So I would delete that. You don't want to put, unless you want to, I don't know, your name or something. But I mean, if they're on your page, they should know your name. All right. So let's just say that's your sales page. It can be long. Then you want to put get my guide. And then whatever we put, like put buy now. I like to say get my guide, download now, access now, register now. And then you also want to personalize this button. So purchase, buy now. Now, this is where you play around with the price. Okay. And it's very fun. Now, if you have just the $29 plan, the creator plan, not the pro, you will not be able to do the stuff down here. Okay. So oh, that's too big. Sorry. So I can put the price at, let's just say, I don't know, $19.99. But let's just say for my birthday special, I want to give y'all a discount. So I may say, you know what, instead of $19.99, let's make it $11.99. So what you're going to notice is it has a scratch out for you so people can see that you changed the pricing just for that time. Now, there is no scheduler, so you need to go in here and take the discount price off, right? You don't have to offer a discount. You can just come in here and just change the price if you want to. But typically, if something is going down for a certain period of time, you do want to show people that it's changed, okay? Now, if you have the Creator Pro plan, you can actually do a payment plan. So a payment plan, you want to read this carefully. It says Stan automatically includes Afterpay and Klarna. So it's telling you if you have Creator Pro, you may not need a payment plan. Just tell people to get Afterpay or Klarna. Like I don't want to do no payment plan because guess what? If you do a payment plan, you have to track the payment plans. So if you know that's not your strong suit or you don't want to do that, don't do it. Okay. So if you want to offer a payment plan, let's just say if this was $9.97, right? And then there is no discount. So the total price, what you want to think about is sometimes when you do a payment plan, there's an increase in price. And people may always wonder, I don't know if you do, why is there an increase in price with payment plan? Well, for one, we're allowing you to get access to our intellectual property for probably even way longer than the course lasts. It's the 6-week course and you got a 12-month payment plan. Also, our team has to monitor the payments. We have to pay them. We have to pay these systems to run your payment. None of that is free. So it's almost like getting a credit card, which is why some people may say if your $9.97 broken down into 12 months is $97, we're going to add one extra payment at least and then spread that across 12 to cover the fees, right? You never want to break even because y'all are paying for payment plans whether you like it or not, okay? Meaning the business, okay? Because also Stripe is charging you every time you process the payments. So let's just say the total price if somebody does a payment plan is $11.99. So I increased it, $200 and $200 something, right? So you can say repeat every year if it's like a membership, monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, daily. You cannot put in 30 days or anything like that. It's just monthly. So I may say the total price of my payment plan is monthly payments, $11.99. It's going to calculate it for you right here. If you can see it, let me make it a little bigger. So you can do the math. If I want them to only be able, let's just say if I'm having a live event, I may say I only want people to have a payment plan until the month before my live event because I need all the fees in so I can buy all the decorations, whatever. So my event is in 5 months. I need all payment plans to be done in 3 months. It goes on sale today. It goes on sale in 2 weeks. Okay. So it's telling me your customer will pay 3 payments of $399.67. That's what you would advertise. You don't put $399.67 right here. This is the total price. Okay. If you want to give somebody a discount code, so let's remove the payment plan. If you want to give someone a discount, you may say, anybody who watches my YouTube video, I've done that, then you get this discount code. Put in the code like B-Day, you know, and then you only can put in a percentage, but you can do different discount codes. So some of you may give a discount code to your clients compared to your YouTube or podcast community, right? So I may do all my clients always get 20%, etc., right? And then every so often, maybe you change the code if you got clients recycling through your system. You can have more than one coupon code. Again, this is with the Creator Pro. You're going to have to check to see if you can get discount codes with Creator. But I've seen people, I've done it where I will go live and I will actually, because of the energy of the people, I'm like, oh, I'm about to give y'all a discount right now. So I will pull up my computer or my other phone. I will log into Stanstore. There's no app, but I will log into Stanstore through Chrome because it looks aesthetically pleasing. And I would just scroll to my item and put in a coupon code and say, when I'm done with this live, I'm done with this coupon code. I'm going to go and turn it off. So even if you got the code, it does not matter. It does not work. Okay. Limited quantity. Some of you may say, I only have 5 spots, or I only want to run this item during the duration of my birthday because it was a product that was in my inventory. I don't even want to see it. I'm going to bring it back to life today. So you bring it back to life for just a week. You can say limited quantity. It's only available for the first 100 people, right? So you can do that. All right. Now, in terms of this checkout, it already says name and email. Creator Pro allows you to do the phone number, but I don't want to get that right now. You can do add a field and you can ask them questions. So typically one of my questions, I'll show you a page that's together. It'll ask you, how did you find out about me? Because I always like to do marketing research versus me emailing you after you bought it and then you don't respond. Okay. This is where you upload your product. Let's just say you would rather redirect them to a Dropbox or a Google Drive. I would recommend uploading your document so that they can't say it wasn't sent. But let's just say it's a coaching program and you want to redirect them to a thank you page through your website. Then you can click redirect and put the URL and say, start your onboarding now, right? So I can do that. And then once you buy it, the sales system will take them through it. Now, if you go through this and you're like, I'm almost done, but I got to go get my kid from school, you click save as draft, and then it'll take you back to the landing page store. Put a 1 in the comment box if you're watching live and this makes sense. Okay. So again, here it is right here. Launch your digital product in 30 days. It has a little arrow. It has the price. It has draft. You can go back in it and fix it, or you can click here and click move to store. Now, remember I told you there's 2 ways to create a product. If you're just playing around, I would just say do a landing page, because by the time you build it, you want to make sure that you actually want to create the whole process. Okay. So you can do it both ways. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you move it to the store. When I move this to my store, it's still not going to be published, but you're going to see other tabs appear. So you see here where it just says your checkout page right here. And then it has your options. The only thing it's going to add is a face page with a picture. Okay. So that's why I say start with landing page, because you've done 95% of the work. So under options, if you've sold this product maybe on another platform before, you can do add reviews. You click add review, you upload a picture. It already got 5 stars. Unless you want to change it, I wouldn't, unless somebody gave you 4 stars somewhere else. Choose the image, put the name, put the text. You can add in, I don't know the limit, but I've added like 4 to 5, and I'll show you what that looks like. You can add email flows. When you click add, you click create, you name your flow. Odds are it's going to automatically, it's pretty cool with AI. It takes the name of the product and gives it to you if you do like a little click in the box. So I'm just going to take the same name and put test so I can know how to delete it later. It already matches it with the product. So I'm showing you one way to create an email flow only because I think that this makes sense, especially if you're new to digital products or you just don't want to click a lot of places. You create the checkout page, you click the other tab options, you go down the list and see what you want to create, you click publish. Versus you click in the checkout, you click in the landing page. It sound familiar for some of y'all platforms? This is why I like Stanstore. It takes you through the flow. Okay, you don't have to guess. So I'm going to just keep it as flow title, which product, it already has it. You're going to click create. Here's your funnel. Okay, you're going to click add email. I would say, I mean, you can change it. I usually say send this email for confirmation 1 minute after they buy, 1 minute after they purchase. I usually change the subject line, but honestly, you can keep it here like customer name. I would not do how do you like unless you're sending it a couple of days later because you're asking them for a review. Okay. But you can use this button to personalize it. I'm not going to get into all those details. And this looks just like the sales page. You can customize it. Hey, congrats on taking your first step to a digital product journey. I really hope that you like the launch execution guide. Here's some additional tools and trainings on my YouTube channel that I think you'll like. Hype it up, link it up, maybe upgrade them to another product. But you can create multiple emails. You can test send it to yourself. You can save it as a draft if you're not done, or you can click publish. So if I click save as draft, I can then go and add another email and say, that was the email to say congratulations. Now I want to send them an email 3 days later to make sure that they started it. So 3 days later, and I'm going to say personalize with exclamation mark. Have you opened, have you started your, launch execution guide? I'm just going to shorten it up. And then I'll just put a little message to you and say, this is your reminder. And here's some YouTube videos to motivate you, or here's a podcast episode that will motivate you. You can link whatever you want, but you can build out a whole sequence right here. All right. All right. That's email flows. I'm going to go back. So when I clicked back, do you notice the screen looks different? It takes me back to over here, email flows. And this is all my email flows, but I want you to see this. Let me click on one that's been opened. Okay. So here's an example of email flows. I can't click in it because I don't want to show people's email address. But for our 60 digital product ideas, we sent it to 4 people because we have another email system. Okay. The delay was 1 minute. I sent the email. It tells me logistics like what was the open percentage? What was the clicks? But when I click in here, I can actually click on people's names because that was someone's question and see if they opened it. So I love anything that has a read receipt because that's not Gmail. You can send out an email all you want and people will say they didn't get it. It's in their promotional tab. They said it's not in my spam. Promotional tab and spam, 2 different buttons, right? So you want to be able to track to say, actually, you opened it on September 6th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and you clicked the coaching link. Because someone may say, you didn't send me the coaching link. I didn't see it. You clicked it. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ever received an email from my customer service team, it's because we use systems that now Stanstore has that pretty much not, I don't want to say tracks you, but it provides you with some bulletproof customer service support so that if someone is saying they didn't get the digital download, we can see that you got it and you got a receipt, right? So I'm gonna go back to my store. Okay. And here is again, so remember I start moving it to my store. Okay. So here is checkout and I was at options. So here's email flow. So see now my little one email shows. Okay. If I want to edit it, I go in there. Just make sure that you click publish after you edit it. Okay. Because if not, it's going to be drafted at the last version. Order bump. Now this only comes when you get the Creator Pro plan. Now, if I click this on, you can only add 1 order bump. So when you click this down button, you can choose any product that's published, whether it's a landing page or a public page. And this is the dope part. You can duplicate your landing pages. So I may say, you know what? I want one-on-one coaching, but I want two different kind. I want to grandfather in. Let me take that back. So let's just say if I have my DTA students and I'm like, you know what? Some of them are going to graduate into digital products. So I may give a landing page to my clients, same product. And then I give a landing page to the public. Does that make sense? So my clients may automatically get 30% off. They don't even need no coupon code. And it's in their portal somewhere. They can just click the link. But then I can have one for the public. So you just want to choose the right one. I may say, oh, I want them to upgrade to 60 digital products. Now, this is just more of a coaching tip. Please select a product that is going to help them get a bigger transformation. So, for example, if you bought a product on private practice, I'm going to offer you an order bump, meaning add another item to your cart automatically. When I scroll down, look what happens. Look, if I turn it off, it disappears. If I turn it on, look, one-time offer, meaning you can't click it anywhere else, especially if the page is hidden. 60 digital product ideas. So you want to make sure your title for that product makes sense because none of this is clickable. They don't even know where to go read the sales page. There is no sales page. So the title needs to be very clear where they know what they are getting. Okay. And it also shows like my little birthday discount. So yes. So look, it says $9.97. When you click yes, it automatically takes the price up. Now I want you to read this because this is very true in 2024. Incentivize your customers to purchase more with a one-time offer in your checkout flow and watch your sales increase by 20 to 30%. Research shows that your sales can increase up to 30% with adding a complementary product. And then you can also add the product in the email flow, but I'm just saying they already here. Some people don't want to put in their credit card twice. Okay. So you can leave that on there. I'm going to skip some of this stuff like affiliate promo. You can upload a video if you would like, again, to your page. Confirmation email. I would keep this very generic. I usually say great day. Everything else Stanstore can have because I don't want to change anything because I don't want to mess up anything. Okay. Email integrations. This is a question. Does it talk to other systems? It only currently talks to MailChimp. However, there is a platform called Zapier, Zapier, Zapier. Zapier is an additional fee. They do have a free one, but it ain't gonna get you too far. Zapier, you gotta watch your own videos. I'm not an expert on it. I just know how to follow instructions. In Zapier, you can say, I have Stanstore. I want, when someone buys the $9.97 coaching package from me, I wanted to send a message to ConvertKit for my email marketing to add a tag. So if you have a CRM email marketing system outside of Stanstore that you wish to continue to use, which we do because we need different types of automations, right? Or, I mean, we also don't want to move platforms right now. So we can actually make it tag it. But again, if you're just starting digital products, you don't need that. You probably just need to send one-off emails right now when you have a special. So leave it in Stanstore. Make sense? All right. So those are all the options. So here, I'm going to show you. Remember, I'm on landing pages. Now, the last step, all we need to do is add this to our store so it can show up in my Instagram bio. So I'm going to click these three buttons and I'm going to click move to store. When I click move to store, it's still not going to show it over here because it's under draft. It's going to drag it. Where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, here it's right here. You see how it changed the name to digital download? So I'm going to click on it. I'm actually just going to go to checkout page and still its item. Okay. So this is the third area where if you want to make it from my store tab versus landing page, it's just this extra page. But again, I don't start here because if you do, this is where some of y'all gonna get stuck. You're gonna be trying to figure out the best picture versus working on your sales page. Okay. So keep it as a call out. You're going to choose an image or Dropbox an image. I'm just going to choose this for now for the sake of time. Now, see, this is where the 400 by 400 comes in. The other photo was 19 by 20. This photo is 400 by 400. Okay. So it's going to be super tiny. So if it's your face, don't make your face be super far back. Okay. Now what it is showing, I don't know if y'all see this, it's a 5-star review. Why? Because you put reviews already on the checkout page. Pretty cool, huh? So title, we're going to name it the title. Subtitle, I'm going to leave that there. Button, I don't know, register now. Now, this is what it's going to look like in my store once I publish it. Let's double check. We have the thumbnail. We have checkout page. It just grabbed everything over there. It has your options. Just double check your email flow. Go to edit. Go to edit. Make sure that everything is published. See, this is draft, but I ain't going to publish them right now. Okay. And is it ready to go? Let's click preview. Preview. This is what, so you can make it look like that too if you would like. I just like call out. So once I do call out, I'm now going to click publish. Oh, it won't let me. Sorry. So it won't let me do certain things because certain things aren't set up, like my redirect or my U. So it will catch you. If you say they can download something and there's no attachment, it won't let you. If you say they're going to redirect and there's no URL, they won't let you. So you're going to click publish. I'm not going to do that, but once you do it and you click store, it's going to populate right here under published, and you can drag it wherever you would like. Put a 1 in the comment box if this makes sense. Okay. All right. So here's my test product. It's not going to show on my store right now just because I don't even want to create the product. Okay. Now, lastly, I want to show you what it looks like for a course. So you see it has a little graduation little thing. So I'm going to click here. Same thing, thumbnail, checkout, options. The difference is it has a course tab. So you already know what to do here. Okay. So I'm going to do course tab. So it's going to give you a layout. All you do is go in and change it. So the first thing you're going to do is course homepage, just follow instructions, click edit page, same Canva graphic, 1920 by 1080, choose the image. So let's just say I'm baking pies, drag it, that's cool. All right, so get a better picture, y'all. So drag the pies, 12-week program to baking pies. I put my description of my course. This is not your sales page. This is what do your students expect to get out of this course. Now, Stanstore started you off. A course summary explaining. Stanstore also has their own AI tool. Right here on the right, where left, where it says ask. Oh, my picture's right there. It says Ask Stanley right beneath my picture. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Right here, it says Ask Stanley to the left. I don't know if you can see my mouse right here. Okay, you can go to Ask Stanley and help you. Okay, so you can put in your objectives. You can customize the branding, choose the font, click save. You can always preview the course right here. And I'm gonna show you the big one in a minute. Okay, so save it and then go back. How to create a course. So you have options for publish, drip, and draft. You can rename the module. You can delete the module altogether. Once you create a module, all you have to do is go in and add a lesson. If I want to go in and add a lesson, it's going to ask you what's the name of the lesson. It's going to ask you what is the description of the lesson, or maybe you want them to click something to go to your Facebook group, right? You can upload a video. You can upload PDFs, and then you can click publish. If you don't want to upload a video and maybe you created some unlisted YouTube videos, then make sure you hyperlink it because they don't have HTML code yet. Okay. And make sure you publish the lesson. Okay. So let's just say if you build all this, look, add a module, look, next module. And let's just say this module, I want to drip it. Drip means I want them to have access to it after a certain period of time. So drip days after enrollment. After they've enrolled, I don't want them to be able to get access to this for the first 30 days because they're going to go down here and they're going to forget about their course. Update customers about drip module. I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm just going to leave that blank. I'm going to click confirm. This says now, even though they may have sped through all of this, they cannot click this area. Maybe it's a bonus until 30 days. Got that? Okay. So pretty self-explanatory. Now, let me show you what the course is going to look like because you see it from your phone. At least right now, because I feel like they're going to have one. Stanstore don't have no app, but I feel like they just gonna come for some of these other programs for some of these other platforms. So click preview course. Now I think that this course is pretty nice, right? So you have course home. You know what? Let me go back. Is it published? Okay, yeah. So let's see. Let me click. Let me go inside. Okay. Preview course, course home. See here? Your big picture, your description, and then like I can't even get to module 6. Now let me go and remove that module so I can show you what the course looks like. Let me just delete that. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Something happened when I did drip. All right, so you can see here it's pretty clean. I can change the colors of the course. Pretty nice, huh? We thought about moving our courses over here. So if in a couple of months you see us moving, just roll with the punches because that means they didn't took us. Because I love it. I love it. That's the only thing that actually we don't have is courses in here, to be honest. So, and it's only because we have 14 courses in Kajabi, and that's a lot of work. But I'm gonna be real. Some mini courses, maybe we give bonuses. They can go in Stanstore. All right. So once the person is done, like you can click here, you can see it has a video. Yeah, this is the course. So let me make sure that I answered all questions. If you have any questions, please drop them. So I'm just going to go down this list of questions like hot seating. So someone had asked, do we have a sales page and a funnel? Yes. Can I link it to Shopify, Kajabi with Zapier? Does it show you analytics? Yes, for sales and for traffic. Does it do email marketing? I showed you how it does basic broadcasts and schedules. Does it connect to your Gmail? No, that's what I forgot to show y'all. Coaching. Okay. Why y'all didn't remind me? Okay. So let's go back over here to my products. Okay. So right here, let's just do intention setting. So some of our programs get bonuses for intention setting. So you can actually create a coaching. This is what it looks like if you were to create it. You do a thumbnail. Y'all know how to do that now. You write a description. The biggest difference is you actually set your availability. Okay. So availability, it links to your Zoom. You got to go set it up. You put in the duration of the call. You got to find all these steps. I will go over this with you if you were one of my coaching clients one-on-one. Okay. But it's pretty self-explanatory, y'all. I promise you. You use Countly, you know how to use this. Okay. So you can prevent booking calls from a certain amount of time. I know for certain type of calls, like our one-on-one coaching calls, we need to review certain things. So they need to do it 72 hours before the call because especially a new client, it's like an intake I need to review. Okay. But maybe your existing clients, or if they're new to a program, it's more like orientation, get to know them. I just say they need to book it one day before my next available time. You're going to see your available time show up right here. That's in the branded colors of your store. You can also do max attendees. Maybe you do it for your group coaching, and you send them the link. We can do this actually for DTA if we didn't want to send y'all the direct link, but we just send y'all the direct link because that's simple for us, right? But you can do it in here. You can take break in between meetings. You can select your available times. You can go in here and block out dates. Like I blocked off like today because today's my birthday. And then you click publish. Now, same thing over here, but the only difference is under options, you will have reminders. You want to turn that on. You want to put whatever you need them to know. If you need them to fill out a form, put that in here. But don't erase this stuff because it's telling them what to do and it's embedding whatever Stanstore does. You can add a reminder. I may say I want a reminder 2 days before, right? So I'm going to I'll delete that for now because I don't want to mess up anything. But you have the same thing: order bump, promo video, email confirmation, email integrations. Again, only talks to MailChimp. And then advanced is here's this page URL. So someone had asked me, can we customize the page URL? I believe I can. Right? So somebody had asked us that in Vegas. So team, that's something we need to update, is updating the URLs, right? So I'm just going to go back to publish because I didn't change anything. And what it will look like If I copy the URL, what it would look like is this. So if you clicked on it, you would just, this one is just see my calendar because this is internal. If it's actually a MVP session, like the one that just went up for my birthday, that's only available for 12 people. Let me find it. It is not on my store. It is only via email and via our groups. Okay. So here, this is like an example of a sales page. Okay. So it looks different on your phone clearly, but this is the MVP offer. So this came to your email today, only for this weekend. Look, so I did a order bump. I thought to myself, most clinicians who request me one-on-one, some of them do group practice or whatever, but most of them do digital products. So I give you like a list of what we cover up here, like different product types. Okay. And then down here, if you want to upgrade to the launch execution guide for the birthday sale, you can click it here. There are testimonials from my clients here. And then you can actually, what I like about it is some people ask like, well, I don't know if the availability is going to match. What if it doesn't match after I buy it? Well, you can see the availability right here, Tuesdays and Fridays, all the way into the end of October. Okay. No excuses. Okay. You put in your name, you put in your email address, you give me a message, terms and conditions. Stanstore automatically gives you terms and conditions, like no refunds. Go and read it though, so that you're not sending people to something that you haven't read. And then, you can check out or you can pay via PayPal. All right. So let me make sure I answered all the questions. We went over courses. Zoom integration is there. Calendly, it's equivalent. Physical products. Last question. It's not a Shopify physical product. I want to mail my book because that means that you need fulfillment. So if you wanted to use Stanstore to make people or have people purchase your book, you can. You're going to have to, it's going to say, you're going to have to like choose the product, not a digital download. And you can choose like other type of products, but then you need to make sure that you're following up because you're going to have to go in and manually click fulfilled. And fulfilled means you took their information, which means you asked them things on checkout, like their mailing address. You got to add those, right? Because Stanstore was made for mostly digital products. Okay. So if you want to do what I did when I first started selling my books, unless you plan on selling 150 out the door, and you're going to be selling like 2 here, 5 here. This is a tip. When I first started selling my books, I had various streams of income, private practice, W-2. I knew I wouldn't be able to go to the post office nor sit in front of my computer all day. So what I told on the page, I said, I mail books out every Friday. So therefore, ain't nobody emailing me, where's my book? I told them I ship it USPS, priority shipping, 2 to 3 business days in the United States. If it's somewhere else, that's different. I went and bought my packaging supplies. I went to USPS.com. I'm telling you how to do some stuff where you ain't got to buy extra stuff for now because you want to make sure that you're going to sell this stuff. Okay. I went to USPS, create a free account. I plugged in the people's names, made me some cute labels, printed it out, slapped it on the envelope, got some content behind the scenes telling people I'm shipping them out today. Look forward to your book. And you just got to print out the shipping label. You don't even need no machine for that. You can cut it out and paste, like literally use some tape, like thick white tape. Go to Target. You ain't got to make this fancy, y'all. If you want to do all those things, that's fine. But when I first started, my goal was to generate the sale. I wasn't focused on making stuff cute. Now, it wasn't ugly. It was some white envelopes. I maybe put a little flyer in there. But the reason why some people are not selling because you're so focused on the cuteness. Make the sale. All right. So I've answered all the questions that came in about Stanstore. I showed y'all how to build out a sales page, email, and a whole lot of other bonuses. I know this was pretty thorough. It was over an hour. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you are watching this now or later and questions come up, feel free to drop them. But I would highly encourage you, if you want to use Stanstore for a free trial, then go ahead and click the link in the description box. I'll make sure when this is over that we pin it to the video. We're going to make sure this live stream's also on YouTube. So if you want to catch the replay, just go over to my live stream on YouTube. And if you want to sign up for one-on-one coaching based on when you're watching this, then either go to your email if you're watching this September 6th through the 8th, because there's a special. But if you want to see other products and services that we have for you to start your digital product journey, then go to our Stanstore. Also, the link is going to be in the description box. Or you can go to Dr. TK Psych on Instagram, and you can check out what I have to offer there. Okay. So if you have any questions, drop them down below. Let me know what other types of tutorials for platforms you want to see. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please make sure, if you're not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and I will see y'all soon. It's time for me to celebrate my birthday with my son. Of course, we gonna go to our place. If y'all been following me on Instagram, you already know what that is. All right, so y'all have a great rest of your day. Happy weekend. Bye.